Hey guys, what's up? What's good? How you guys doing? Yes, it's your boy Taki. I'm so happy to be in your faces again. Hope you guys are doing fine. Hope you're doing good. I want to say big thank you to our fans. You guys are amazing. We love you guys like so much. Thank you guys for what you do. We really appreciate like you guys like a lot. Trust us on this one. We really care about you guys like a lot. Our main studio, Donny Fresky. Donny Fresky was good.
I'm alright, guys.
I see my English. I'm about myself. That was dishing it out. I was never stammering. I was just, the first key, sorry for interruption, the first key. We're apologizing that. Yeah.
No wahala. Let's just roll away. No kill me. No kill me.
Quick one now. Back to status quo. Before now, yeah. You know, we're talking about albums today, basically albums, and before today's 26th, yeah.
Yeah.
So before 26th, they talked about album. A lot of people want to drop album. We saw where Davido was going to drop his own album. A lot of artists. Proud to today, which album would you say, or from the first quarter from January to this moment, which album would you say has been the most anticipated album so far?
I would say it depends on who or which artist that we have in the talks, because it is always very rare for albums to drop in the first quarter. Like it is always like it is very rare. Like I would say that it's been a while. One happened, and until Davido was meant to drop last year, he didn't drop, and then he decided to drop. This early this year, dropped on the 31st of April to mark the end of the first quarter. So like it is very rare for albums to drop in the first quarter of the year, January to March. But then Davido dropped one, and then it turned out to be really good. Most of the time album drops third quarter to the last quarter. That's when everybody drop album, because everybody want that song that would push them into December, so that shows and everything, and then also enter into the new year and all of that. But then Davido has said, okay, album can actually drop anytime, and then different people are out with different dates that they're dropping their projects, they're dropping the albums. Wande was also meant to drop in the first quarter.
Yeah, the first quarter, true. Yeah.
But he postponed, because of Davido at that point.
Anyways, so far so good. I think at the moment we have like Davido has dropped a project.
Yeah.
Lax has dropped a project. I think so far like the two big artists.
Yeah. I think those are like the major albums I've had so far. LAX, dropped.
Yeah.
No bad vibes.
No bad vibes.
But then we have a couple of projects coming up. EPs that there's Latan said to drop an EP on Logo. There's Bad Boy Teams, No Bad Boy, No Party, EP set to drop. Ruga said he wanted to drop an album. Adekunle said he was going to drop an album. Wande obviously will drop that album. Also, I saw T.I. Blaze also said he's also going to drop an EP. Zlatan Zinoliski.
Oh yeah, also working on was in London.
Working on his album. Mayor is also working on an album. Who else? I think
looking like Fireboy.
Fireboy most likely. And then we also heard Burna Boy.
Burna Boy also.
That his album is also ready, and all that. Davido also, we said he has like another albums ready, and all of that. So I think we have a lot of music that will be consuming in the next couple of months.
2023 is one of the biggest. I think this is one that is defining for a lot of artists. Very defining. For Davido, also where he said there was the album that was either going to make him or break him. We've done the Davido review like so much, but then I would have loved to ask if, talking about Davido, I think we just move past that because we've done like a lot. Actually. But let's move to Lax. For last project, because last is like the recent one in his job, LAX rather. Would you say, was he really worth it for a kind of a lax standard? It's kind of he has put himself.
I wouldn't say it wasn't worth it, because effort has been put into place.
True.
So definitely to be very appreciative that you appreciate people's effort, and it's not easy to come up with a project, record songs, A&R, PR, everything before the song finally dropped. So a lot has gone into that. So I really wouldn't say that it's not worth it, but I feel like maybe there was not enough publicity for the album,
for Lax,
because a lot of people do not even know that LAX dropped an album. So I think that there should have been a single that preempt people that an album is coming, or because the single would remind, okay, oh, this guy is dropping an album, this is the lead single of the next album. That way people would have it in mind. Or every time they hear the song, oh yeah, this song, okay, LX album is coming. So for me, I think that's maybe the little fault that I've seen. But I've listened to the project. It's actually an amazing body of work. Lovely music on that project.
Lovely music on that project. Anyways, today all of that was just a build-up conversation. Today we have a very exciting topic. We're going to consider about 3 artists that promised us, and we're sure they're going to drop an album very, very soon. And then they've been doing amazingly well from themselves. I'm going to begin with Adekunle Gold.
AG baby.
By the way, we saw where he gives me the eyes thingy.
Love is sweet.
Really love it sweet. Really love it sweet. But amazing one for him. I saw where he came through Zunliski on this one, Passing the Stop. An amazing jam. At the time, it was number 1 at the point. Then Davido came. Declarize was, I think that was like the last number 4 Davido came. Yeah, Declarize came and boom, Davido took everything. Ashake came back, Davido came, then Zeno is back again. But Adekunle had an amazing run with this partner stuff at the time. And then we saw where he came out to say he wrote about 50 songs already. And then the problem now is how to select the songs for the album. And people are really waiting for that. So he gave us a date, 12th of March. Theoretical comments have been done of that. For Adekunle Gold, it's kind of music, it's fans, expectations on the project, what he has done in the past on the project. How would you say, how is your expectations growing now for the kind of song he's going to drop?
For right now, I'm actually truly excited for Adekunle Gold because the growth, the consistency has really paid off for him. I remember when he's sweet, people were like talking down on him and everything. But right now, people are like, okay, yo, actually loving this. And people say one time that people will talk say they don't like you, and then we come talk say they like you. So just do you regardless of what it is. People catch up, and when they want to. I remember he dropped his last project, say catch me if you can.
Catch me if you can. Yeah.
Now right now people have they caught up on him already, and then they are loving the Adekunle Gold. Party the stuff is a fucking bop. Everywhere people love that one. Is like a kind of Kizaniel standard, like for a Buga song, because it is a song that is loved by the old, the young, the teenagers, adults, the children, everybody. Party the stuff. When we bop there, we have this is plenty. It's nothing, and that's it for me. So I kind of feel like AG Baby, people are really looking forward to the new sound that is going to deliver on Theoretical. That people are looking forward to what is going to give on that one. So I think that the album is actually quite anticipated by the fans. People cannot really wait. And right now, they don't even know the track list, you don't know the featured artists that may be on it, you don't know anything. So, and he has really said, oh, this want to be my best project yet, entering my season soon. So I really look forward, to that project.
Anyways, talking about what you just said now, I remember for Davido's project, I'm going to say what you said. Now, you made a comment when you said, you don't want Davido to drop any single. So let us go into the project. And let the song do good for themselves, basically. So, because if you drop a project for a single first, that one tends to grow than everything. And then we saw Lax doing almost similar thing. Do you think Adekunle Gold should follow the same route?
Adekunle Gold wouldn't follow the same route. Right now,
he has dropped Partner the Store.
It's already out. And definitely it is a good lead to the album. So definitely, before the album will drop, they wouldn't get anything from him anymore.
Anyways, we have another person who has from RCW.
Rule the world. Rule them.
Ruga have said,
guy.
You know what? I'm coming through with an album and it's called Rule the World. Ruga, troublemaker. Ruga, Wala finder. Ruga, you guys, for some persons, they find him like the most disrespectful person in the industry. Like he says what as he wants to say it. Basically, like he's so fearless when he wants to say stuff and everything. Ruga,
when you have a gun, would you respect the gun or the gun respect you?
This is a question that will make my fans believe I'm wise. Wait, let me think. When you have a gun, will you respect the gun?
Or the gun respect you?
The gun respects you.
How do you expect the gun to respect you? How will the gun respect
Because it's you that controls it. It's you that tells the gun what to do. The gun cannot shoot himself. So it's you that would press it and say, okay. So respect is like honoring. So you have to make a call for the thing to honor it. Wisdom. I know I beat expectations. You're like, I cannot get it.
No. It's fine. I wouldn't want to comment on that. So let's move on.
Anyways, Ruga is that person. We saw where he's been on tour and having an amazing time on tour. Amazing time. Ruga has been killing it at every point. So been in Netherlands, Denmark, Copenhagen and everything. Amazing one for him. We saw where he was with Adekunle, and Adekunle asked him, when you recorded Asiwaju, who made you angry? Who pissed you off at the time? And then it was like everybody. Everybody. And then, because we knew that at the time, him and Benson had the back and forth. So we expected to hear Benson, but like, everybody
vexed me.
Don Jazzy, everybody.
And that's on period.
Well, then back to the album. Ruga has given us jams back to back. Basically every EC has given us a big jam and everything. He dropped EPs basically and everything. Now we have an album. EP. The EPs has been smashed, basically smashed, big smash. Can he have the same run he had with the EP with the album?
Definitely he would. Ruga is actually a very, very, talented singer, and then he knows his onion, and then he knows that he's good at what he does, and that is why, he definitely brag.
True.
Because say, oh my good, forget. I good. He drops, 2 songs, and then, people picking their favorite Asiwaju and Red Flag. A lot of people like, Asiwaju. A lot of people like Red Flag, as it is. But right now, I think on the album, that is when we're going to see, Ruju. I say Ruju. Ruga. Ruga, basically. Ruga, coming up with, collaboration, because he has actually not featured anyone, since his emergence in industry. And it's almost, about 2 years now, that he's been on the game, and it's really, really, incredible, to see. Rema also, had that kind of run when he came. There was no feature, just drop his bangers upon bangers with the EPs and everything, and then people would collaborate with him, but he wouldn't, collaborate with anyone. Asake also, came through with that strategy. It was just, him, Asake. Aside from the Olamide feature that he featured someone, and then he also featured Olamide, but nobody has featured him except Davido. I just featured him on no competition. So right now for Ruga, I think on the album we're going to get collaborations that we never expected. I wouldn't be shocked if I get a Ruga Benson collaboration on the album. And then everybody's going to just keep quiet. Okay, another one I really look forward to is a Ruga and Rema.
Yeah,
because both of them are in the same record label. Yeah. So I think that they should actually give us one, for the road. One for the road. Another one I'll look forward to is Ruga and a female artist, but I do not now know which artist I want to pick.
Fave.
To that yet. Fave, Thames, Arya Star, Simi, Tenny, Tiwa. I don't know. I really do not know. But then I look forward to a female artist on that one. I also look forward to a Burna Boy. Ruga and Burna would also be mad. Like, I think that they're going to make a mad combination. But then, I would say, a lot of names coming to my head, and there are some that you cannot even predict.
True,
that would you see and you'll be surprised, and then I'm sure that there will be a couple of international collaborations. On that one. Ruga is one person that knows how to keep his thing coded until it is out. That's when you know what's up with it. So I look forward to Ruga's album too. It's going to be a massive body of work with amazing bangers.
Amazing bang. I know you made mention of female folks, and one person who is just drop an album, so it's Tenny. Tenny has promised us that she's actually working on that. When it moves to the last person is
WCZ.
Looking at Wande Cole. Paper So was an amazing one. Olamide came through that one. Big banger. He followed it up with Let Them Know.
Let them know. Let them know.
So I'm going to come from the Twitter space here. I'm going to say that it is. A lot of Twitter fans don't like this song.
The thing is, there's, when you are a legend, when you are big, there's a certain expectation of people for you. Same way, a lot of people do not like Olamide's trumpet because they feel like Olamide sounds this way. He should give us that kind of sound. That's the same thing with Wande Cole's Let Them Know. People want the classic Wande Cole, and it's just crazy that, bruv, music is changing. It cannot sound the same way, all the time. I'm sure if Fela, still around at this point, he definitely would have added one or two things.
Would have featured one of these young boys,
to the music. So music is changing. Times are changing. The same way you dress, you used to dress 5 years ago, is not how you dress right now. the same things the way you combine your food is not how you combine them anymore. So like a lot of things are changing. You're adding one thing or the other, you're removing one thing, and the question, oh, this one is not healthy for me, or this is more healthy for me. So I think we should learn to accept artists when they try to be creative with their craft, because it actually is not easy, to come up with something, and then let them know I don't think it's a bad song at all. I don't think it's a bad song at all.
True. Anyway, we saw where at the point we were supposed to drop the project, talking about Legend or No Legend on the 31st of March, which they also coincided at the time, and then it postponed to the next month, April. Yeah. And then I think 7th of April thereabout. Yeah. And also we finally now discovered that he has postponed it again
May.
To 19th of May. For Wande. At the time when Wande was singing, Davido has not even near the mic. At the time, he has not even near the mic.
Right.
Davido is not in conversation. Davido announced his project. Wande Legendary postponed his project. Out of what? Is it for respect? Is it for honoring? Is it for the fact that Davido has more fans?
I would say it's out of love. That's basically what it is for me. It is out of love for Davido. Despite the fact that Davido was supposed to be on the remix to, what song is it again? Come My Way. Is it Come My Way? I can't remember the title of the song, but then they were in the studio together. One of Wande's song. Shit, I can't remember the title right now. But then the remix was meant to drop with Davido in it, and he didn't drop. But regardless of that, it is just to show that, okay, out of love that I have for David, is my kid bro and everything. Definitely, it is all love for me.
All love. Anyways, that's all we have for you guys today. Adekunle Gold, Wande and Ruga. Now fans are waiting for this one. So which of this project would you say has like much the most anticipated expectation from fans? Which one these fans really waiting for at the moment? Which one do they want to see?
Most anticipated definitely will be Wande.
Really?
Because the last time he dropped an album was over 7 years ago.
That's true. Yeah.
The other guys
coming from that,
the other guys have had projects come up. Adekunle Gold had an album last year. Ruga had an EP, recently, and all of that. But then people have been waiting for Wande, and on Wande's projects, people have a lot of expectation. People are looking for that Wande Wizkid collabo. Funny how we could get that Wande Davido remix that was also meant to be on that one, because the main song is also on the track list, like the song that was meant to have a collaboration before it moved to another song. So definitely it's possible that we get that one. Wande Burna Boy also had the song Damo at a point. So the album is just one that a lot of people really, really look forward to. And the album is also going to define a lot of things for Wande. It's actually going to be a big statement maker. It's going to relate to if people would want to still mess with him or not, because if the album doesn't resonate well with the crowd, definitely a lot of people would want to move on from Wande. Okay, be like say Wande actually you don't it's about time he left the scene. But then the album is actually going to be a big statement maker, so that's why I feel that it is the most anticipated album at this moment.
Wande eats that for our rather Donifelsky gives a nod to Wande on that one. Guys, this is where you guys join the conversation. Wande, Adekunle Gold, and Ruga Baby. Which of these guys do you think you are waiting? Which of these guys do you think you are waiting for their project like the most? Is it Ruga, is it Wande, or is it Adekunle Gold? Remember, Ruga has never dropped an album, just EP. Adekunle Gold dropped last year, maybe a better one this year. Wande dropped one like years ago and everything. But then all of these, which one is that album you are waiting for in this? Let me see in the comment section, and trust me, back to my English moment. I'll be there looking at them with no hope. Guys, take care of yourself and make sure you do yourself love good. I love you guys so much.